But I want to ask you about the NCAA season, because we have more and more conferences announcing when their cross-country championships are going to be, and the range, Gordon, is wild. Obviously, we've had conference championships already happen in the SEC and ACC and Big 12, but then we have other ones that are going to take place on January 30th, for example. If you're the Big 10, if you're the Big East, it's March 5th.
If you're the American Athletic Conference, it's February 6th.
Yeah.
Big Sky
12's
is
tentative March 5th.
Pac-
I mean, all over the board here. All over
Big
the
Sky
board
is
here.
February 27th. Yeah, it's like every weekend is a different conference meet, basically. February 15th is the Southland Conference. February 20th is the West Coast Conference with BYU, Portland. So, yeah, all over the place.
What I'm thinking with, as it pertains to the Big Ten, I'm thinking they knock this out in January. Then February they can focus on indoors, and then they'll go back to cross country. But this is an interesting test case in when is the appropriate time to run your penultimate cross country race. Although the data is going to be skewed a little bit because if they're racing in indoor meets, but if they don't, if these cross country runners are just focused primarily on cross country, it'll be really interesting to see which teams thrive at nationals and which teams struggle, and if there's any correlation between when they decided to host their conference meet, because there are not going to be regionals. This will be, for all intents and purposes, probably their last cross country meet. Or is there an opportunity, if you don't run well in your conference meet, to then run another meet? Like if you run Big Tens in January 30th and you don't run well, are there any meets scheduled in February where you can run? Can you have a mulligan? Can you get a do-over?
That might be the benefit, though, of having your conference a little bit earlier, right? Because then you know where you stand. Because they're going to look at conferences and you can know where you rank in your conference. And it's kind of a benefit for like the SEC, Big 12 teams, ACC, because they know where they stand now. They know if they need to go and go to an invitational. And I think Big Ten's probably thinking, hey, I mean, they probably weren't thinking this, but it actually works out for them. Okay, we will know where we stand on January 30th. Hey, we had a bad meet. We got third or fourth. Okay, that means we need to go out to this UNLV meet or a Florida meet and run really well there at this invitational, right? Where teams that put in their conference championship the last weekend possible, like Pac-12 and Big East, they're putting all the marbles there. So if Stanford's like, all right, we're just going to go to Pac-12 and do well, someone messes up and trips and falls and you end up getting fifth as a team, well, there goes your shot to go to NCAAs, where you kind of decided not to take, you just put all your marbles in that basket.